That's as good a time as any. How's it going, guys? All right, you got to tell me, is the microphone way too loud? I'm playing around with the microphone a little bit today. So you got to tell me if I'm going to blow your ears off with the microphone, and if there's too much background noise and stuff like that. Just you got to tell me. Okay? How's it going? Hey, Frank. Paul, I'll say this, Will. All right, fellas. Andrews. How's it going? Randy? Andy, Anthony, I'll say this, boy, it's like they put it in alphabetical order almost. How's the sound? Sound good? Sounds good? Okay, so what I've done with the sound for the mic this time, and I'm trying this out. So I've gone back through and listened to some of the live streams, and I don't know, it feels like it's getting muffled. If it gets loud, it gets kind of muffled. And so I'm trying to fix that. So it's not there. All right. Ooh. We got a new subscriber. Let's give him some squirrels.
Here we go.
I need to be able to hear that, though. I can't hear the music. What is happening? How's it going, guys? Whoop. I need to be able to hear that. I can't hear it. I can't hear the music. All pro now. Oh man, that was fun. I messed with Final Cut Pro a little bit and did that. This was like a week or so ago. It sounds awesome. Oh good, Travis, thank you. The music keeps going for a while. Does it? Oh, it keeps going for a while. Yeah. Hey Alian, I like your little icon thing there. So I'm actually watching chat. I'm gonna have this Twitch chat also, but I'm watching the chat to see. Because I can see it better in YouTube. I think it's faster. I think there's less delay. If I watch it through Restream.io, there's more delay. So I'm going to try and keep on top of that. What I was saying about the microphone is I felt like it's getting muffled if things got loud. And so I turned off the filtering software that I was using. So this is just the raw Blue Yeti microphone. I actually had to push it further away from myself and turn down the volume a bit. So you just tell me if it's bad at any point, okay? Give me some feedback on it throughout. Matt says, hey, got your stickers. Wife laughed at a 55-year-old guy so excited about receiving some stickers. That is pretty funny. Well, I'm glad you got them, Matt. Christopher, what's up, brother? Need your help troubleshooting Alexa text-to-speech? All right, bring it. Let's do it. Let's fix it. As far as topics for today, I don't know if anybody asked. You probably did. I've got a few things that I've been working on that haven't worked, so we can look at that. A couple of the new things from Home Assistant, we can look at that, and then any problems you want to try and solve. And I'd love to see some projects that you guys do. You know, if anybody wants to say, oh look, I made this really cool thing. Let's talk about this. Bring it. Let's talk about it. So. Thanks for the iOS notifications video. You are welcome, Josh. I hope that helped. That was something that I figured out how to do very early on in Home Assistant, and then, I didn't remember, and it stopped working, and I didn't get back to it. But when I saw that I could get the video in there, and thanks to, I don't know if Adrian's here, Adrian and then Robbie. Robbie is, I put his picture in the video. Robbie is the iOS app guru for Home Assistant. He is a stud, and he does some amazing stuff. It's thanks to him that we have all that cool iOS notification stuff. So hey everybody, how's it going? Duncan, how's it going, brother? Mihai, that's cool. Like that. Thomas, how's it going? Max from Italy, ciao. Did I say it right? Have I heard the joke about the computer? Oh goodness, Shark. Oh goodness. I haven't heard any jokes about computers, so bring it on. In the meantime, Chris, tell us what's your problem with your iOS notifications, buddy. Let's fix it. Let's get it fixed. Or your, not iOS notifications, sorry, your Alexa text-to-speech. Mine's still working. Hey, Travis is here. How's it going, Travis? Let's open mine up and make sure it's still working. What did you do to improve your personal Home Assistant setup this week? Oh, very good. I like that, Frank. Let's see. What did I do to improve my personal setup? Let's have everybody answer that question. I want to see a whole bunch of answers in the chat to Frank's question. What did you do to improve your personal Home Assistant setup this week? Fix it until it's broke. Flash the new Sonoff with Tasmota using the Arduino Uno as serial USB converter. Thanks for the help. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it working. I'm glad you got that working. That's something I was going to put in a video, because when you do it with an Arduino, I think you have to do something different with the pins, right? But that's great. You got it working. About the VS Code add-on for Home Assistant, what did people put in the server name field? I put, and every time I hit the full stop in the UI, it shows an error. Oh, interesting. I don't know, Duncan. Maybe Frank or somebody who's been using that can help us out with that. I tried it that day you saw, and it didn't quite work for me. So, all right, here's some answers. Greetings from Denmark. Hey, Jacob. Intel Nabu Casa remote access. Yes, I think that, you know what, Duncan? I think that's what I did that improved things the most. You know, the funny thing on that video, the iOS notifications video, the last couple of minutes, I did that like, what day did I put the video out? Was it yesterday? The day before? I did it that morning. Like I hadn't done, oh, Miguel, get something else. We got something for Miguel. We got something different. Okay. That's probably not as cool as the other one, but, you know, I got something different. Thanks for subscribing, Miguel. Anyways, yeah, so the thing about in the app, putting the Nabu Casa address in the app so that you can have remote access through the app, that's great. And then using your internal home network. Oh, Mike's, we got something else. Huh? Got all these different ones. I'll probably just go back to doing all the more squirrels ones where squirrels fall out of the sky. That's probably the best one for new subscribers. That's what we'll do. We'll make that the tradition until you guys get sick of that song. But yeah, I did it that morning, like and having it do the internal IP address. So it's really slick, right? When you're in your house, or you could do it from work or some other. I think you can only do one network. I didn't see an option for more than that, but maybe you could. I think maybe you could. We'd have to try it. I'll try it from work next time. Anywho, when you're connected to a specific network, like your home network through Wi-Fi, then it will use an internal IP address. Beautiful. So it'll just go to your 192.168, whatever, you know, unencrypted, doesn't go out to Nabu Casa and back kind of stuff at all. Perfect. But then when you leave your house and you're not connected to that network, then it uses the Nabu Casa address and you can, you know, have access to everything from anywhere. I loved it. So let's see. Nabu Casa remote access. Duncan says, what else we got here? Loaded a laptop with ProxMox. Awesome. Tried WireGuard, but it's not working out. Oh, Nicholas. Updated. Oh, I saw Chris. Yeah, sorry about your cat, man. I saw it. If you guys saw Chris's post, he had a cat, old friend, old cat pass away. So at 3 a.m, decided he was going to jump from 0.85 to 9.1. You know what I bet your problem is, Chris, with text-to-speech? My guess is it's the custom components. The custom components changed how you structure the folders. I bet that's what your problem is. Tried to integrate curtains in HASS.io. Okay. How'd it go, Mihai? Did you get it done? Set up your water sensor with email and text-to-speech notifications. Finally. Awesome. What water sensors, Greg? Is that for like a garden? That's cool. One question is, text-to-speech for Alexa working? Well, let's check it again. Also did some much-needed config file organization. Who doesn't need that? I'm skipping a bunch of these because there's so many. Sorry, guys. Nabu Casa remote access. IKEA. Oh, moved over from IKEA Tardif Gateway to Zigbee 2 MQTT. All right, awesome. More devices. Zigbee. Tried Node Red. Awesome. Bridge reset to ground and switch. Okay, good. Got your dog crate weight scale working. Oh, that's awesome, Keith. So you know when the dog's in the crate based on the weight sensor. Genius. Good job. Finally got you live. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Risto. All right, I have an old Mac Mini, a CD drive that I would like to use ProxMox SIO. Is it a good idea? Probably. What are the specs on the Mac Mini, Lynn? Most likely it's going to be decent. It'll probably be a good one for ProxMox, I would guess, yeah. I got rid of another buggy Zigbee device, closer to being all Wi-Fi and MQTT. Almost there. Solved MQTT version 4.1 has. All right, good job, Giuseppe. You haven't even got there yet. Trying to set up ProxMox. What was the... Oh, Shark, I didn't hear your computer joke. If you said it, I missed it. Tried out Blue BLE Beacon and ESP Home Tracker. Works, but a bit better than HA BLE Tracker. Oh, cool. All right, that's good to know. Were Squirrel. Did you like the Were Squirrel? That was scary. Okay. Oh, man. All right. Hey, sir. How's it going? Is it okay to set up Home Assistant in a tent? Any ideas how I could make it cool? Fell on hard times, but I still. I'm sorry. I should not be laughing at your misfortune, Shark Star. Maybe we could get some kind of zipper sensor so you could just know if somebody opens the zipper. Oh my gosh. Home Assistant gives me pointers when I brew beer in my brewery. That's new this week in my world. That's awesome. Hey, Joe. How's it going? Hey, Fabian. Can you start over? Where do you sign up for stickers, Steven? And we'll do them at the end of the stream. All you have to do is have typed in chat within a few minutes of, and I'll tell you. We do it usually right at the end. So you don't have to do anything until then. And I guess maybe, you know what? I should think about that. Because maybe I don't like playing games like, oh, I'm going to do this thing to make people watch or something. But I guess that's, you put it at the end and then people watch to the end. But maybe we need to do something for people who can't watch to the end, huh? Maybe we probably should do that. 2.6 gigahertz Intel Core 2 Duo, 2 gigabytes. I don't know, Lynn. You might, with that setup there, you might run just HASS.io instead of ProxMox. You probably could. You could run ProxMox and do some virtual machine stuff with that, but it probably wouldn't be great. Not as much as some of these NUCs that are i7 or i3 even, tons of RAM and stuff. You'll have to wait for the computer joke. It's still downloading. Oh, bum. Oh, I don't have the bum. I'll need to get that. RAM is too shy. Yeah. Blue Iris and don't look back. Oh man, I got to do the Blue Iris thing. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to load Blue Iris on ProxMox. That's what I'm gonna have to do. i7 is overkill. Certainly for Home Assistant it would be. So text to speech boulder structure change. Yes, let's do it. Let's show you. All right. The best thing to do is just show you mine, probably, right? So what they did was, and I don't understand the back end of all this stuff, but there is definitely some. Oh, just updated MQTT server web clients version. Okay, cool, good job. Oh man, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting squirreled. Bad. I gotta hit the squirrel already. Okay, so what they did in order to help things organizationally with custom components. If you have a custom component, you have to adjust the file folder structure now. Okay, so everybody has a custom components folder, right? If you have custom components, you do. So it used to be that you had one here that was called, I think it just said media player. Okay, and then inside media player you had a file that was called alexa.py. Sorry for saying that out loud to everybody whose device I just triggered. Now, this is what you need to have. You need to have a folder that is the name of the component. Similar these are the custom components that I have. Live 360, Sonoff, and YouTube. I actually don't even use the Sonoff one. I do use the YouTube one. So you have to have the file structure as custom components, then the name of the component, and then inside here you just have one that says media player. And so similar goes for if you go, I want to go back now. They're just not responding. Brilliant. That's awesome. That's wonderful. There's a computer joke for you. Not responding. Why? I overloaded it by clicking on the folders. Thanks, Windows. There's a guide for ProxMox on the... Oh, sorry. Okay, here I'm back. Okay, then Live 360, same thing. Live 360, and then inside here it says device tracker. Now, I did, because I've had troubles. I think Keaton changed the name. Oh, hey, Frank. Time to open up a browser. So the Visual Studio Code extension for Home Assistant. I tried it, liked it. This is Frank's post. Yeah. I was halfway through something. All right, so let's go here. No, we're not going to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just leave that right there. Because what I don't want to do, now look closely. Since everybody misses the actual thing I try to show, what is it you're trying to show? Looking closely. Not as closely. This is the stuff, so that's not what you're trying to show. What is it? Turning off some lights. What is it? Frank, help me out here. Oh, this is Home Assistant. I see what you did. Oh, okay. So this is actually an add-on or something. You're pulling it up. You're pulling up Visual Studio Code inside Home Assistant. So as the IDE, or like what you did with Cloud 9. Wow, that's what it is. Nice. So does that mean it's an add-on now? Does that mean you're gonna release us an add-on for that, or do we just pull it up as like iframe or something? All right, back to this. Let's see. So in Home Assistant folder, I think I marked the. I need to set this thing so I get my bings. I'm not getting any bings. Why am I not getting bings? Comes pre-configured extensions and all, and it's an add-on. Oh, Frank, thank you. Oh, so wonderful. And then when do you release it, Frank? When is it available? You hear them? You hear the dings? Why can I not hear the dings? So you guys, so every time somebody sends me a message in Discord, you guys hear the dings? That's no bueno. Oh, I know why. I know what's happening. I see what's happening here. What an animal. You're awesome, Frank. That's right. But what's wrong with the Cloud 9 plugin then? Nothing. Nothing, John Will. Just a lot of people like Visual Studio and have been using it. I like the Cloud 9 one. It works great. Is there a free edition of Blue Iris? I think there's a free version. Yeah, well, Will can probably tell you. He's a user. But I think there's a free version, but you can only use like one camera or something like that. So let's see. Wait, I was going to do... Oh, I know what I was going to do. I need to change in here. I know what the problem is. I think in Discord, it's sending the bings to like some headphones or something. So let me switch that real quick so I can hear the bings. Because if I don't hear the bings, then I don't answer the bings. Output device. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. That's right. Now you're going to get to hear them double. Aren't you lucky? All right. So back here, we're going to go here. We're going to find Keaton's... I think because he changed the name of his repository or something. Because when you go to, I used to just go to the forum page where the Amazon Echo text-to-speech thing was, but then the links stopped working. So here you go. This is got the right file structure and stuff. So for Chris and anybody else that was asking about it, that link there will get you to the updated Alexa Media Player GitHub, and in there you'll be able to grab the folder structures and stuff. And there's actually a new file that he didn't have before, this Notify. So I haven't played with that very much, but let's see. Now let's go. Somebody was saying that Home Assistant or that it wasn't working. Text-to-speech wasn't working. So let's try it. So if you type it in, this is the mini media player thing, right? So if you type it into the mini media player bit, then it should work. So let's see. Testing. Oh, don't do that.
Testing.
Did you guys hear that? So it's working. Now, if you've got this, there was a problem, and I think there still is. If you click it so that it pops out like this, and then try typing in here, No worky. No worky. So that's the trick. Don't you type it in this little one. Don't type it in the big one. Don't pop it out and type it in the big one. And then it still was working for automations just fine. Last I saw. So poop, I'm late. Sup, Peanut Gallery? How's it going, Thomas? All right. Where was I? All right, let's see. Yep, I have all that set up then. Alexa Media domain, Alexa Media account, email, password, URL, UK, but no text-to-speech. Haven't tried an automation yet. Have you tried it like that, Paul? This is the mini media player. Oh, the text-to-speech message. If this is the first time you're setting it up, are the commands different? Awesome. So the text-to-speech service is different for Amazon Echo. If you didn't know that one, the service is it's not. It's this. This is the service.
Daddy needs a snack.
So that may mess you up because it's not the same as it. Because it used to be like what TTS.Google. So see, it's not this. That won't work for the, see? Yeah, that won't work. So maybe that was part of it. Stepper motor ESP-Home, I'm struggling. Me too, Nick. Me too, but actually some people sent me some examples. Maybe we can tinker with those. Let's see, somebody said, link please, My Everyday Life. Which link do you need, brother? Which link do you need? This one? Better get to bed. Oh, man, we're just getting started. Sorry, Shark. Leave you with a joke about a picture. I really would, but I'm worried you'll get me framed. Boom, boom. Have a good night, man. See you later. Even a remote slider in Lovelace card thing. I have an on-off switches for my lights. Don't know. Yeah, you're using Alexa text. Oh, you want the Alexa text-to-speech? This one? Again? Yeah, this one. And then... the other one is the custom cards component. So let's go here. We can show you where this one's set up. Configure UI, and then these are just. So these are the. Actually, let's see. We got to look at the raw part because this is what you need for the mini media player that I have there. So it's this custom mini media player is the card type. So to see that, you got to have it loaded up here. And this is how I've loaded them. I've loaded these two. And you also need to go, download that and make sure that it's in the right folder, right? So you have to go back here and here. And then you have to have this mini media player and mini media player bundle. I have both of them. And those, let's see, you want to link to those? Somebody can find that. Mini media player, Lovelace mini media player here. That should do it. Yep, there we go. All right. Boom. Man, can you sure about controlling a stepper motor with HASIO and a Node MCU, Tasmoto, or ESP-Home? Man, I want to. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, Ian's here. We can start now, everybody. How's it going? Updated Haspian to 0.90, then ended up having to put the custom updater to install the custom like 360 component. You can do it with a custom updater. I just did it the same way. I just did it manually. But yeah, custom updater is probably a better way to do it. I should probably use the custom updater, shouldn't I? Help needed. Almost every day, get this updater error in the log. Home Assistant components updater. Got unexpected results. None. Anyone knows what that does? Can anybody help Jacob with that? I think it's probably that custom updater. Oh, maybe it's not for the custom one. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know, Jacob. Let's see if somebody can answer that for you here. Hopefully. Couldn't get it to work manually? Oh, okay. I don't remember what I did. No links show up? Oh, no. Well, let's change that. I'm sorry. Links aren't showing up. That's crazy. Okay. Let's do something then. Let's start this one. So you're not the only one. Yeah, no links. Okay, I don't know why. I guess I'm getting blocked from putting in links. That's funny. We'll fix that. Let's try this. All right, we'll do Keaton's. Here's Keaton's. That looks like it made it. Yeah, that's better. And then this is the mini media player. And then I think that was it. What else did I have links for? Anything else? I think that was it. Squirrel took the links. Huh? No, those I reposted those now. I reposted those. Hey, Squalazo, what's happening, buddy? Hey, from the Netherlands. Hey, Danny. All right. I wanted to show you. I wanted to look at one of the most exciting things. Okay, so with 0.90, obviously the most exciting thing was the remote access. Okay, so everybody hopefully has got their remote access set up. All right, John is building a garage door sensor right now. Fantastic. Are you doing the ultrasonic sensor to see if the cars are there? That's a great idea. I need to do that too. Anyways, 0.90, the most exciting thing was the remote access, right? Being able to go through Nabu Casa and not need encryption for yourself. They do the encryption, but excuse me, you don't have to set up Let's Encrypt. You don't have to set up DuckDNS. You don't have to open ports in your router. It's just finally, we can log in that way. Well, another, probably number two, most important thing in 0.90 was the stream component. I think was the stream component. Watching DrZzs while on a shopping trip with your wife, Michael, we are so happy to be able to give you some support while you're going through this hard time. And the Blackhawks, nice. I grew up a Red Wings fan. Got a lot of Michigan ties. But I think Blackhawks are doing pretty good, aren't they? A lot of power outages here at the moment. Is there a way to delay Home Assistant startup when the power is restored until the internet access has been restored? Has.io on Ubuntu or ProxMox? Good question. You can do a delay. If it's ProxMox, I'm pretty sure you can set up a delay as when it will start. Like it either won't start automatically, or I'm pretty sure you can set a delay. I don't remember exactly how. Best thing ever was to be able to get your remote access working. Good. Everyday life. I'm happy to hear that. I'm very excited about it too. From Cape Town, South Africa. How's it going? Is the ultrasonic sensor fixed in ESP-Home? I'm not sure, Eric. We need to look at mine a little bit and see. I don't think I updated that sketch, so mine hasn't stopped working. But I don't know if it's been fixed or not. I got the stepper motor to move in Has.io with the slider, but then changed something and it stopped working. Crap. Is it possible in Node Red to switch based on sensor's current state being less than or equal to half of the previous state? Oh gosh. I don't know. Let's see. William, maybe somebody in here has got some good Node Red skills. I don't know about that one. Travis is in here. I know. There's probably a few others. All right. So what I was going to show you was one of the new features is this stream component. And I was really excited about it. And I was like, oh man, this is going to be awesome. But right now it's limited to only one type of video feed. I was chatting with some guys or watching some chat happen in the Discord and such, and people were saying, or maybe it was Facebook, they were saying, hey, I can't get this thing to work. And I think the reason is because it only uses a certain type of video stream, I guess encoding or something at this point. I'm not a video expert. Funny as that is. So what we can do, we can try it, and that's what I did. I tried it. Is it stream? Yeah, camera play stream. So I tried it with every one of my cameras, and I kept getting this same message, which you probably can't see, but it says, I'll shorten this window so you can see it. I need more screens. Is that impossible? Like, is that crazy? I've got 2 huge screens, and they're not enough anymore. I need more. All right, let's try this again. I'll show you. I get this message. Failed to call service. Does not support something. And if you look at this component, I don't know where it went. It says what kind of video feed it will do, and it won't do other kinds. This HLS format. I don't know what that is. I'll send you a picture on my screen in the moment. Okay, great, do. Has there been an ESP Home update? Yeah, 0.12 or 1.12, sorry. I don't know if there's been a new one since then. 4 screens at work and it's still not enough. No need for screens. We need more DrZzs clones. You guys are DrZzs clones. Apparently 0.91 is going to be all about the stream. Okay, good. Are there any updates on the upcoming Wyze hub? Good question. Let's just peek at their we can peek at their Wyze hub. Oh, you know what? That's right. We saw that at CES. No, I haven't seen anything else since then from them. I'm just hoping that they get their RSTP or RTSP. I always get the order mixed up. Hope they get their new firmware out pretty soon. I don't think they've done it yet. Yeah, so here in this roadmap thing, and back in November, they said it's coming. Tentative plan would like to know if this fits the needs for most users. It will only support a local LAN streaming. That's all we need. It will be a separate firmware, which may not have all the features of the current support. For example, motion tracking, pan, tilt, zoom control, two-way audio, etc. Gosh. You can create a password to access your video for an extra layer of security. I like it. I don't like it. Tell us why. When did he just do this? Oh, here's all the answers. Let's see what this 2 days ago was updated. The only features I really want is RTSP. However, LAN only will completely defeat the purpose for myself. Well, I don't think she means, well, use Blue Iris to monitor multiple properties. I have 6 Wyze cams, V2 currently, blah, blah, blah. I want to try RTSP. The camera is moving away from Wyze cams for a much more complete solution. So anyways, it doesn't sound like, though, if they take all those other features away, I'm not sure it's going to be much better than just having it, using that hack firmware. But yeah, it doesn't look like they've got any more update yet on selling the hub that we saw at CES. Not yet, anyways. Hopefully soon. What was I in the middle of doing? Oh, I was going to look up that. What is HLS? What is HLS? Yeah. I don't know. Adaptive HTTP streaming. What is HLS and when should you use it? For HTTP live streaming. Oh. Media streaming protocol for delivering visual and audio media. Okay. Chops up MP4 video content into short 10-second chunks. HTTP then delivers these short clips to viewers. This technology makes HLS compatible with a wide range of devices. I'm just going to assume that they're going to give us... Oh, there you go. Victor's answering for us. Also known... Okay. It's part of QuickTime Safari OS 10 iOS. Okay. Unfortunately, as you and Rob stated at CES, most of the new cameras are going to be proprietary cloud, each on its own. Yeah, such lame garbage. You are scrolling a lot today. Is it more than usual even? What topic was I on? I don't know. What topic was I on? I'm sorry. I can't blame anybody for not wanting to watch. If I'm so unfocused, we can't actually get through a single topic. I did get some more feedback this week about, gosh, I wish you'd do some more shorter videos and not so much just live streaming. So I'll try and do some editing of live streaming when there's a topic that we can actually come together on. I can't seem to focus long enough to do that. Denmark checking in. What's the program today? What is the program today? Can't remember now. Just got here and got the notification while queuing for pizza. Nice. Anyone else having issues with the latest 6.5 build for Tasmota for power cycling? I haven't been using 6.5. Anybody else? I know maybe Travis has had some issues or has some knowledge about that. Love your videos. I learn a lot. Obrigado from the countryside of Brazil. Awesome. All right. So anyways, I'm assuming that they're going to add some other types streaming, because we're all trying to do the RTSP, RSTP, and so it would make a lot of sense that this would include that, and I can't imagine it won't at some point. So, but anyways, we'll keep an eye on this and we'll see. This will be really cool when it does happen. What else did I do in my? Oh man, you guys want to know what I've been spending a lot of time on, struggling with? I'll show you. I've got my blinds, these Venetian blinds, right? They're the horizontal blinds, the big, thick wooden ones that you can tilt them or you can raise them up. And I've seen videos and how-tos, and everybody's like, oh, yeah, automate your blinds, or, do these things with your blinds. But they just, most of the time, the ones I've seen, they just tilt. That's all they'll do. They'll put a little servo in there and they'll just tilt. And that's great. Not taken away from that. It's important. That's nice. It's necessary. But I need mine to go up. I want the whole thing up. So I got it all rigged up. I actually I used the same DC motor and the same motor controller and stuff that I used for the shades that I did. But that's just a blank shade. For the blinds, you've got 2 strings that come up, and I can bring them to the middle. That's fine, or you can bring them out to one side, whatever. But I bring them up to the middle, get my motor in there, get a pulley in there, or a spool, I guess is technically what it's going to be, and it starts winding them up. And no matter what I do, they start to wind at a little bit different speed. And it just takes a small bit. Like if one of the strings, there's two strings rolling. If one of the strings just overlaps another string, then all of a sudden that one will have a bigger radius that it's turning, and it'll suck up more string, and then all of a sudden they'll start going up wonky, sideways. So what I've been trying to do is mess with pulley designs. I've got like my whole desk here is full of all these different pulley designs. I've been printing out and trying new pulley designs, and I haven't cracked it yet. And the other part of the problem is it's got to be 3D printable. So, and 3D printing something like this, I tried printing it standing up, so it was like that. And that didn't work great, as you can imagine, if you 3D print much. This didn't come out very good at all. And then I've tried doing it where it was, like that. But then you have to fill this with support so that this thing will print up here. And then tearing out all the support when it's PLA, it just leaves it really messy. Leaves it really garbagey on the inside. You can even see that, but it's really crappy. So anyways, I've been trying to do this. I don't know if it needs to be sort of, filleted or, some sort of a cone shape or threads in it. I don't know, man. A double groove pulley. Man, maybe. Do you got an example, Jawbreaker, of what that would look like? Maybe scallops in the spool to cause the strings to stay in grooves. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And if the first layer does it, then will the second layer do it? Tried a single nylon string to your bundle of shade strings up at the top. That way they all get pulled at the same rate. How did you do that, Paul? Tied a single nylon string to your bundle of shade strings up at the top. That way they all get pulled at the same rate. I still don't understand how that's going to happen. So it's just one string. But you've got 2 strings. Like what happens, like when they're all the way down, you can tie them together, and then you could tie one string to that, and then where's that string going to go? Like that string's got to have someplace to go. When you start winding it up, it's just going to wind up 2 strings. I don't know. Show me, Paul. Help me. Tied the bundle in a knot. All right. Well, if you've done it, send me pictures, Paul. Post just right now. Discord me some pictures, and let's get this solved. Make it as 3x components. On another note, have you seen Frank trying out Sweet Home 3D? I watched some of him trying out Sweet Home 3D. I don't know. Yeah, I did try it. How far did he get? Did he get it all done? I had to go. So, and then somebody say printing in 2 halves. I tried that. I tried printing in 2 halves. And that's probably a good solution. I was trying to make it in one piece. That part, getting it, it's going to have to be pretty strong. So if you print it in 2 parts, and you've got to have a way to lock these 2 parts together that's going to be really strong, because you're going to have, this is a lot of force. So when it's twisting, and the motor can handle that fine, but if you know, if this half isn't actually connected to the shaft, and the shaft is only like 10 centimeters long, or yeah, 10 millimeters long. So if this second part isn't connected to the shaft, then it can come loose. You know, if it's just glued, it's just going to come loose when it's trying to pull really hard on that side. All right, here's some pictures for what Paul's got. Thank you, Paul. Can show a pic of the shades you're using so we can see the strings. Yeah. Let's do this. If I can get my camera, my desk camera here to cooperate with me. All right, clear some space, boys. Clear some space. Let's get this thing pulled up. Clear some space, clear some space, clear some space. All right. Is that noisy as heck? Throw it out the window? Yeah. All right, let's see. Get over here and turn on. Oh, here it is. I got a button for that. And then let's open this, make this a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay. So here's what I've got. This is no big deal. This is the motor, same motor that I used before. This is the same motor controller I used before, D1 Mini. That's all actually exactly the same. The shades, this is a set of shades that I've been monkeying with because I don't need them anymore. So what I've got here, these are the two strings, okay? And as I pull the strings, that's what brings the shades up. Okay, so there's let's see. Okay. So those strings go down here, right? And they come out the top up here. So when I pull those, that's what brings the shades up. Great. But if on this, they start to wind at different speeds, then one side pulls up sooner than the other. Does that make sense? Does that help you see what I'm talking about? D1 Mini, yay! Printed into pieces where the shaft will interlock one with the other, 2 different diameters. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Motor inside the top. Yep, the motor's going to go in here. Motor controller, everything's going to go inside here. So I actually got the motor to fit in there, and the motor fits fine. You know, I could put the motor in there, and I've got a little bit of room for the pulley. I kind of have to do a little bit of squeezing, but I can squeeze the pulley on there. And then I was trying to do them in the middle. I could do it out here to the side just as easy. I just thought if I was in the middle, that might help with it coming up at the same rate. Oops, sorry, I hit the desk. Spoiler. Uh-oh. Do I want to play this right now, Oleon? Hexagon ends on the shaft, same shape in the wall part. Hexagon ends on the shafts. Okay. Yeah, and then I could, so if it's a hexagon, then I could print it on its side. That's a good idea. Castellations that interlock will give you more strength. So I don't know how to make those. I don't know how to make this. I don't know how to split this in a way that's got some kind of a pattern. Oh, you can't see that. In a way that's got some kind of a pattern, right? I could split this shaft, and I could make, something that sits inside the other thing, but I wanted to just do something complicated there that would make them latch together real well. Had the same shades working, but I pulled the main set of strings that come out of one side. I put your motor at the bottom of the windowsill. So I solved a different way than you're trying. Okay, I see what you're saying. Maybe I'll just do that. I was trying to get it all just tucked up in there, It would just be nice to get it all tucked up in there. I guess I could do it with pulleys. I don't know. What more ideas do you guys have? I like this. I was happy with the NVIDIA good startup and free unlimited local recording. Oh, you guys are talking about the camera's good. What if you just make it in 3 pieces and glue them together? Could try that, Vetsus. Could try that. I worry a little bit about glue. Dovetail is hard on the circular thing. Yeah, that's what I was, Carlo. That's what I was having trouble with. Yeah, something like a dovetail here. You know, where I could do something here that would really lock it together. Mount at the bottom only helps with lift, not clean for tilt. Okay. Well, I think what Paul did was he took those 2 strings and made it so it's just 1 string, essentially, you know, as you pull it down. So it's got to be 2 separate strings with the shades with the blinds all the way down, all the way closed. That's your maximum length of those 2 strings that you need to have. You can't make it any less than that. But at that point, if you tie them together and then just have 1 string, you can wrap that string up. But you're going to have to then have that string, because you're still going to have to pull those other 2 strings. So that's what Paul did, was he put those other 2 strings down, and so he's just pulling 1 string. I could do that. No motor in the blinds looks messy with the motor at the bottom. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. What about a shaft in shaft with a pin through it for strength? Shaft in the shaft with a pin through it for strength. Oh, okay. I see. So something metal over the shaft to keep them from coming apart. That might do it. Did you see your tilt blinds video on Twitter? No, but I know you've been working on one, Rob. How's it going? I know you've been working on one, Rob. Let's see. Let's check it out. You're on Twitter here. Let's find Twitter, Rob. Rob on Twitter. Aha. There's your tilty. Awesome. Looking good, looking good. Have you solved the rolling up yet? That's what I'm really working on. I really want to get that fixed. I could just replace the shades. I mean, there's so much. Oh, that's the way. Yeah. So I thought about something like that, Paul. That's probably what I need to do. Whoa, where'd it go? So Paul's come up. Paul says, "How about a design like this?" And that's probably the right thing to do. That's probably the right thing to do. I think that might, get it going. Did you just whip that up, or is that what you actually use? $3 stepper and driver. That's nice. What do you use? Are you using the ESP-Home stepper stuff, or what do you use? Or did you make your own sketch, Rob? Finally made it. Hey, Brian, how's it going? What if you put a door sensor and a script to that each motor... Wait, I was reading that. What if you put a door sensor and script it that each motor stops when the sensor closes? Well, I could get it to stop it. So, yeah. I could do... I think even if I did 2 motors, I would still have the same problem of the string coming up at the wrong side, the wrong way. Or, some... Do you know your theme tune was used on a Rug Doctor advert? Is that right? Didn't know that. It's not really mine. It's good. That's good for Ben Sound. Ben Sound is the guy that wrote that song, and so if the Rug Doctor's using it, then hopefully he's paying him for it, paying Ben Sound. Unipolar steppers, so you can't use ESP-Home with it. But with Arduino Stepper H library, it works with them. Oh, cool. Double pulley, each 1 cord wide. It always stacks even then. Double pulley, each 1 cord wide. Oh. So if it's 1 cord, man, but then I'm afraid it would have to be really big. I'm afraid it would, because it has to spool a lot of thread. I like what you're thinking, and that's kind of but I like what you're thinking. Maybe though we could do, what if we do a double with a design like this, so that it has to stack fairly evenly, but a double like that, I could probably do that. Maybe that's what we should do. Maybe your line on the pole is not straight. Oh, on this, you talking Bobby, or now you talking about the shades? Because we were talking about these. Can't post a link. It was a YouTube advert. Oh, bigger wheel. I'm trying to fit it inside here, so I'm limited in how big it can be. But maybe if I put the motor, if I could make it a little bit bigger. If I put the motor, instead of having the motor standing up like this, Can you guys hear me okay when I face away? Can you hear me all right when I'm facing like this? Maybe instead of having the motor face this way, if I put the motor this way, then I could have a bigger spool. Right? You guys see that? Then I could have a bigger spool. All right, Ego! Ego's following. That means we get to do... I don't hear it. Thanks for following. Single shaft, double pulley. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Frog Eye. Got late on the topic. Yeah, Bobby, that's good, man. I appreciate though popping in because I'm glad to have you here and glad to have your insight. Maybe printing two pieces to put it together like this. Electric escape. Oh, see that might work. Yes, something like that would probably hold it together. Yeah, to print it in two pieces. If I do it like this, are you guys okay that this is our topic? Help DrZzs with his blinds. I hope you guys are all right with that because this is good for me. I need more brain cells, and I only got so many. Now I've got all you guys I can rely on to give me some brain power. Hey, squirrel. See you guys later. Off to bake to take a 6-hour test. Ooh, Bobby. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Good luck, man. Good luck. The link won't work in the extension. Uh-oh. Squirrel poop has decomposed a bit. Yeah, you know, it doesn't show. Oh, you know what? When we get new followers, we got to do it again, don't you think?
Here we go.
I wish I could hear it. I can't hear it. You guys are hearing it, right? There is a way to monitor. Yeah, you can hear the squirrel song. Yeah, I can't hear the squirrel song. I want to hear the squirrel song. I need to dance to the squirrel song. Gosh. Oh, I'm getting some Discord bings. Let's see what we got. Squalazo says something like this. Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, you got that through. That would be a good way to do it, Squalazo. I think I will try that. Design from a while back. And then Alian says, oh, I'm going to watch this. Should we watch this? Alian, I'm going to show everybody. Alian's been working on a new little intro thing here, too. I like the music. Are the colors good? How are the colors? Good. Good. More colors. Monitors. I think you should head over to Discord for help. Your problem sounds specific. Oh. Good topic. I'm in the same boat. Just need the stepper motors to work. You're not missing much. You don't like my song? Do check out the My Sensors and share your views on it. Oh, you know, I tried My Sensors. I signed up for it. I haven't done anything with it. Using Tasmota for roller shutters with position adjust. How, please, thanks. Ricardo, I wish I knew. I don't know exactly right now how to do that with position adjust. I think you're going to need a stepper or a servo. And there's a few different videos about how to use like a servo for those things. I just read that Media Player Alexa TTS is being deprecated in favor of Notify.Alexa Media. Oh, okay. I wonder if I was going to, and then the stream popped up. What was he doing? Off to record, back later. All right. See you, Rob. Good luck. What are you working on? What are you recording? What's your video? Can you tell us? Can you give us a little hint? All right. Thanks for what you do. You're welcome, big dog. Appreciate you being here, man. All right. Oh, look at that. Redondo, use the Stefan Bode Tasmota fork. Cool. So let's go back for a minute to Home Assistant, and let's see if Media Player Alexa text to speech is not going to be around forever, and the new one is Notify.Alexa Media, and I've got the newest stuff. Shouldn't I have that notify service? I don't. Maybe I don't have the latest. Who was talking about that? Let's look at that. Brian, where do you see that? And then this notify.alexa media. Where's the instructions on that? Let's make that a side topic as well. You'll have to define a notify in your config first. Okay, Brian, shoot me the link, brother. I want to look at that. That's important. I use a lot of Alexa text-to-speech. And I say Alexa a lot. Alexa, Alexa, Alexa. Sorry. How to configure Alexa to send messages. I've tried everything and nothing works. Can you tell me where I can find something that works? So, Victor, what I use is this right here. And I'll share this link again. This is a custom component for Home Assistant to make Alexa a media player. And if you want to send a message to her, or you want her to trigger a message to like your phone or something. I guess I should have asked that question first. So this is what I use to do text to speech. Fork of Tasmona just for blinds management. Oh, awesome. Did you send me that, Squalaza? Where did it go? Oh, I think this was the guy I watched. This is a guy that did blinds, and I think he had the same problem. Yeah, his came up crooked too.
Final cap. I think I got it for 5 for the content. Which is this, and then.
So see how that spool is uneven? He's got a cool geared system you can see. I like that.
Okay, that's about it. It's a little bit crooked, but I'm gonna have to fix that. It just has to do with the way it pulls the string. Alexa.
Okay, if you guys want that video, let's share that one. What? No. Share. What? I just want to get the link. Okay. Paul says, not the best pick. Hopefully you can see what you've done. Admittedly not pretty, but it pulled straight. That's all right, Paul. Yeah. So, okay, I see what you did. So that's, you know what? Sometimes whatever works is the best solution, right? So if at the end of the day I can't get this thing to pop up, so you just have your motor and so you've got one string and then your motor down here and it pulls evenly. I can see that. And then you have to take out that lock piece at the top so that you don't have to pull it at an angle to get it to go. So much happening. Seamus. Oh, thank you. Is that you? You probably told me that before. Alexa notify info. Okay, we're going to go through this in a minute. Okay. Does the Keaton Taylor script still work? It does. Yes, Tim, sure does. I still use it. I still use it every day. Now I got song. Now Frank's song is in my head. I can't sing that one. I said every day. Choo choo. You guys everybody watches Frank's stream? Tried it last week for using Alexa Media Player. Really? It didn't work? Make sure you got the file structure right. That would be the first thing I would tell you. Because I'm not sure. 2 links in his GitHub. Yeah, he messed up he changed it. He changed it. You mean his link didn't work? Yeah, which one's working? This one. I posted it in the chat like 4 times today. Maybe I need a Nightbot thing that does it for me. Here, this one. Yeah, he changed it, and then some of his links in the forum aren't right. Both links should direct to the same, but they don't. Oh, you mean the ones you just sent me, Brian? Sorry. Oh, maybe that's why you can't see my links. Yeah, that's why. That's why, because I'm showing up as myself. Aha, I see. Just got to remember I need to... Well, it showed up that time. That's weird. Thank you, Ali, and you're right. And that's because I was watching YouTube TV. Renaming? I don't know. Pasted a link in Discord. Okay. That's a good idea, Carlo. That is a good idea. We're gonna title this. Put a big warning at the top of this stream: mute your Alexa. All right. Someone mentioned earlier to use a double spool, so each cord has its own spool. I tried to find something online, but this is the closest you found. Oh, and then you posted a link for me in Discord? Did you put it in the live? Where did you put it? Oh my gosh, look at that. That's a lot of screens. Where is it, Joe? I don't see it. Oh, you have to confirm that I'm not spam. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, thanks. Alion is approving my links. Thank you, Alion. Let me. I guess I got to go here, and then switch account to that guy.
Good grammar and spelling are important.
Now I wonder. Oh no, it still says it's me. Yeah. All right, somebody just subscribed. That means we'll do different hamsters this time. Let's see, what do we have? I don't have that many that are great. We'll do it again.
Here we go.
We need to get some new songs. Wearing that one out already. Oh, you put it in the live stream one. Let me find it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Try again, Joe. Made it for the first time. Thanks for the DrZzs link from YouTube. Welcome, Jeff. Things are just all wonkus today. All kinds of wonkus. Why do you use his script? You use Nabu Casa. Doesn't that let you use Echo as a media player? No. And I guess somebody already answered that for you. Okay, there you go, Joe. Something like that? Yeah. Can't make that bigger. But yeah, something like that. And I think if we do that, we combine that with a design, with a shape that Paul suggested, so that it has to, because I'm afraid if I just go super skinny and just go like the width of one thread, it's gonna have to spin around so many times. It's not gonna pull the shades up all the way, because it's gotta have 4 or 5 feet of string, and wrapping that, and it's kind of thick string, so wrapping that up in a little spool I think is going to be too long. But I like the idea. I don't mind the $5 per month. I have a huge list that I need to do with Hass and install stuff before I can make use of Nabu Casa, and that's cool, Tim. We totally understand. Gotcha, no problem. Route your own cord down the middle. You mean back down the middle? You know what? Maybe. Actually, what if? Maybe that's the thing to do. Okay. I'm thinking. What about if we have, the 2 cords that come out when the shades are all the way down. Those 2 cords are really short. If we take those cords, we put a pulley at one end, then we tie the string like Paul did, and then we run that string to even another pulley at this end and back again, and then to the spool. Then Then the spool can pull, it'll just pull that one string on those two pulleys, and then it will pull both those strings at the same time. Show us the blinds. I don't have this long enough cord on this string. Let's see. Maybe I can do it this way. Let's try this. Let's try it with this thing. Oh, the other thing I can do, actually, let's do it this way. There's a few ways I can show it to you. Let's show it to you through there. Oh, you can't see it very well. Though that's the window, though. It's too bright. Let's see. The kids are watching me. Hi, kids. They're not watching me. All right, well, that didn't show it. I thought that might show it well enough, but it doesn't. All right, so let's do it through, let's do that A power mirror thing. Then maybe I can just use my phone, the camera in the phone. That'll work. It'll remind me later. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, it's here. Screen mirroring. And then if we go camera, there we go. There we go. Hey, that actually looks pretty good. Let's go this way, though. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's gorgeous. Why have I not done this before? That's fantastic. All right, so here's the blinds. These are the blinds I'm trying to work with, okay? And the string over here, you're not going to be able to hear me probably when I get far away, but maybe. So here you got two strings right here. There's two of them. See that? There's two strings there. And they're tied together right here, and then there's just one string. So if I put these strings up in here and put a pulley here and then ran this single string all the way down to that end and then put that single string on the pulley that spins it around, I think that might do it. I think that actually might do it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I think that might do it. That actually looks pretty good. Hi, guys. How's it going? All right. What do you think? I kind of like that idea. Sorry. Sorry for the noise. I know the microphone's not sure if we can explain it later. Look at other older sewing machines. Okay. Love the car. Did you glue your car to the ceiling? Some of us. These are Australian cars. They drive on the other side of the road, on the bottom side. He's trying to solve the issue of tilting window. That's right. Tilting winding. That's right. That's right. The sample one you were working with to visualize the solution. Oh, the sample one. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go back to that. Thanks for sticking with me through all this squirreliness, fellas. I know it's not easy. And it probably even stops being entertaining at some point, but thanks for being here. Yeah, so this is the one. So I think if I could, because you can route the string down the sides, so I could route the string in here. So I could go from one side. I can't get that any higher up. I can't zoom out. But so if the string comes up through the whole, I think it comes up right here through this. In this one, it comes up underneath this. Take this barrel out. Okay, so the string comes up through the middle. I'm trying to watch it on the screen so I can show you. So the string comes up there through that hole right there. And the two strings come up together. And if I were to put down here at this end just a pulley, just so I can redirect the direction of those two strings. So put those two strings on a simple pulley here, and then run that single string all the way down to the other end. And then even if I needed to, I could put another pulley to run it all the way back on the other side to wherever the motor is. And then that motor would just have to wind the one string. I think that's the way. I do think that's the way. And coil it back to the middle and less slack in the coil. I think that's the solution. I think we did it. I really think we did it. Adono said, this is what I need. What I need is some, whoa. Can you guys not see that? Oh, you can't see it. That's awesome. Yeah, and so that's what when you're winding on a spool on the sewing machine, it does that, right? It just automatically goes up and down. It just kind of moves it so that it spirals and stays right. That would be a great solution, but just a little complicated, don't you think? I do think that's great. I think that's cool. Oh, but that was my. Let's see. Now I'm gonna have to go. Oh no! I just closed my chat. That's okay. I'm gonna just use it through here now. I think I like that. I like that. Will's onto something. I think we got it. Back and forth. Block and tackle design. Less string on the spool. That's what you were trying to explain, Carl. Well, thanks. It's hard. It's hard to communicate this way, but I appreciate you guys, all your suggestions. We fixed it. I really think that deal with the pulleys, I can do pulleys pretty simple and just run that same string. So then I don't even have to. Here's another very important part of that is that a lot of this stuff we do in our houses when we're all trying to get fancy, crazy, automated and stuff, we ruin things for the people that are going to come after us. So, like, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I would need several days to kind of undo all the stuff I've done in the house. Or I would need to have to explain it to somebody else. And then you can't just explain it. You also have to explain how to troubleshoot it, right? Because they're going to get confused and mixed up and things are going to break and they're not going to work. I don't know if that ever happens to you guys, but it happens to me every once in a while. So that would be that way. If we do that way, we wouldn't have to cut the strings. My solution with this example that I've been playing with here was to cut the strings. I had cut the strings and done some stuff to make it wouldn't go back the way it was. This one I don't care so much about because this was off a door we're not using anymore. This was spare I had in the garage, so I've been playing with it. But yeah, it stays self-contained. What components am I using for tilting? I haven't done the tilting part yet, but the tilting part's pretty simple. You know, these barrels do the tilting. So, and they have just a square knob on them, and it comes with a rod down the middle, and the rod goes all the way to the ends if it doesn't need to. So my solution for the tilting is just going to be another motor, and this motor controller can control two motors, and one of them can be, a stepper. It can be a stepper or servo. I'll just probably use a stepper. And then that stepper just has to have a knob on the end of it that will plug into this, and it'll just twist it. And then it'll go up and down, or open and close. The tilt will open and close pretty good. Have you made a video on the setup for your Pi Zero camera? I haven't. Edward, are you interested in that? I've written a script for it, but I don't know how useful it would be, so I haven't done it yet. They're decent, but they're not great, These cameras, and this one, I don't know why this one stopped working. Maybe it changed the IP address. Maybe I didn't reserve the IP address. But look how much better that image is, right? This is an Amcrest camera. This is about a $50 camera. This is, honestly, by the time you buy the camera module, this is the fancy camera module. The camera module, the Pi Zero, the SD card, you're looking at almost $40. And I was hoping that it would be like really customizable and that it would be really good image and stuff, and it just isn't. It's okay. It's not great. So I would go with more of these instead. Oh, you guys can't see anything because my camera thing's in the way. Golly. Sometimes I really need to watch better what's on the stream. Sorry, fellas. Blinds in front of the stream. Yeah, thanks. Sorry. So anyways, these are the Pi Zero cameras, and the image just isn't quite as good as this. That's better to me. And this one here can do a lot of its own recording and on there and stuff, so this one's better. This is the Pi Zero out in the garage too. So they're okay. They're not great. From the curtain hides. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, turn off the blinds. Yeah. PS3i works with Motion Eye. I would expect it does. Hit you with a Jeffries. That's awesome. I don't know for sure. The blind. Oh, I'm such a dork. Sorry. I would think that most of Doc's followers are using Hass.io. Yeah, a lot probably are. Why not 2 touching pulleys with teeth on the touching points for one to move the other one in the opposite direction at the same speed like gears? Ooh, okay. Fabrice, I like that idea. So you're talking now you're talking the motor shaft turns and it's got a gear. And then you've got 2 spools, and those spools have gears, have teeth on the outside. So, or whatever, maybe it's the inside, whatever. But you'd have those 2 spools spinning in opposite directions and pulling the strings up together. That's a good solution too. What definitely is not a good solution is all this junk I've been trying. So this makes me happy because this is something I've been spending a lot of time on this. Just point him to the YouTube channel when selling the house. Yeah. We have some. Yesterday was Zoe's birthday, and she bought I can show you this shirt that she's wearing here. This was her one of her birthday presents. That's a family that lives not far from us. They live about a mile from us, and they do family vlogging. So they do a video like every day, and it's just like what they do. They've got enough personality that they do what they do, and they record it. And the dad was a marketing guy, and he did all the video stuff, so he's got some video skills, and so they do it. And now he hasn't worked in his regular job for a couple years, and they've been doing that full time. And Zoe likes them. She watches their videos, and she wanted that T-shirt, so we bought her the T-shirt. And like that same night, she sent them an email. She found their email. She's like, I bought your T-shirt. I think you guys are great, and I just live not far away from you. Be sure cool if you, and I want to get it on my birthday, but I don't think it's going to get here in time. And so yesterday was her birthday. They showed up. I don't know how they got they had our address because we bought the shirt. So it was on the shipping stuff, but they showed up at our house and gave her the shirt. And they also added, they threw in a hat and the water bottle and stuff. How cool is that? This is how we bing them. That's their channel name, but 1 pulley for each cord. Yeah. What is the stream Discord channel? There you go. Thank you, Joe and Nicholas. So that's really exciting. I don't need none of those Australian Pi Zero cameras. Too hard to stand on my head. I like it. I mean, it gives me the information that I need. I need to know if the cars are there, and they are. And if anybody robs us, they'll fall right on their head. I could switch that, but now it's become too funny. What kind of server do I use for Home Assistant? I use, I have a NUC, an NUC. That's the Intel Mini PC. Or an Intel Mini PC. Something like that. Looks like that. Mine, though, is not. The one I have, I think, would be in about the $300 range. So $300 or $400 range. Something like. Mine's an i3. It's got a ton of RAM. It's got like 32 gigabytes of RAM. And like a 256 gigabyte, what are they called? M2 hard drive. So. But it's nice and snappy. But there's a lot of any old mini PC like this will work well for you. The Raspberry Pi works well up to a point. And somebody was asking, I was clipping up streams to make more short videos that I could put out. And somebody asked the question in what I was watching about when is it the right time to switch from a Pi Zero or from a Raspberry Pi to something else for Home Assistant. And giving it a little thought, I think the biggest factor is just how long does it take you to restart it? When you make a change, and save and restart Home Assistant, how long does that take? And if it's taking, more than a few minutes, then it's time to switch. That's what I would do. Hey, Keaton's here. Keaton, tell us about the Notify component and TTS. Are you near a microphone? We could even get you on here to chat and tell us about it. That's your setup, the Pi. Yep. Bye, everybody. See you, John. Happy automating. See, there's love for Europe today. Always love Europe. Love Europe. Put that on Discord bot. Gets asked a lot. We like to do what you do. All right, I will. I do need to put a lot of things on the Discord bot. What else? What other things should I put on the Discord or on the bot so that he'll? I need to put my setup on the bot. I need to put some of those. I want to do that's a great way to do it, actually. That's a great way to do it. What I want to do is maybe that's it. I love this. Frequently asked questions. I want to do frequently asked questions, but I want to do them like in short little videos, like a minute, really. A short video that just answers a question. And when that question comes up, somebody can just go to the bot and put in, whatever symbol we decide for it, whatever text, and then it'll link them to that video. I like that idea. I need to do that. Did you mind my last message about Frank's options on? No, I didn't see it. What did you say? Adono, tell me what you said. I missed it. Tell me again. I actually didn't write the notify code, Alan, but I can field some questions. Well, just tell us what's the, we're going to have to change, right? We're going to need to change how we have our text-to-speech, automations and such arranged, right? So maybe just even point us to the docs. Somebody did send me something, right, about it? And then I lost it in all the other links somewhere along the way. What is that? I might have to go back and look for that link that somebody said. Holy moly, the Bingham family by you has 500,000 subscribers. That's why it's a full-time job. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, they're pretty cool. And of course, it came up that Zoe does videos and has done them for years, and that I do some. Oh, and the funny part too was that the dad, and they have 3 boys and a little girl and an older girl, but they've got a boy that's like our Dawson's age. And my wife was at a Cub Scout camp with Dawson like a year ago or something, and was just talking to the people, the other dads and moms and whatever that are there, and started talking to that Bingham guy. I think his name's Brandon. And, and she was like, well, what do you do? And he said, well, I used to do this, but now I do YouTube. Oh, really? Oh, my husband does YouTube. He does these videos for, crazy guys who want to do their own smart home and stuff. So we brought that up to him as well. So we'll see. He's like, oh, good, because I can't do anything. I'm going to have to watch some videos. So we'll see if he watches some videos. Could you please add how to install it in HAS in Wiki? I need to do it again. I should do that too. See, there's too many things. I can't do it all. Well, here's another idea. Since we're throwing out ideas this morning like crazy, I've thought about to make some good content. Maybe I'll start a new Home Assistant because I've got this dev one that I've never done anything, and just walk through like every step and record the whole thing. And so it wouldn't be all like live or anything. It would just be me going through, walking through, talking through what I do to set up everything. How would you do switches? How do you do thermostats? How do you do cameras? How do you do all those things? And just walk it through. And if I can do it fairly quickly on my end, like if it doesn't take me months to make videos about each step of the way, I could get it done. And then we could just edit it up a little bit and poke it out there. What do you think? Take notes. Oh, take notes for what? Yeah, take notes for what Keaton's going to say. We do appreciate you, Keaton. We appreciate you bringing that to us. What's up, buddy?
I'm just wondering, can I use the computer?
Uh-huh. You going to do the Arduino stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Try not to make too much noise because the microphone is extra sensitive today.
Okay.
And yeah, she's Yeah, do that. Do that, please. Okay. All right. We'll do it. I'll do it. That'll be easy. That'll be nice for me too. What is hard? Was it hard to get Hasio on an MCU computer? No. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Oh, are you guys? Let's do this one for him instead today. We'll do sometime. It'll work or. Sorry, was that deafening? Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for following. Zoes. That's a. How do you pronounce that? I'm just gonna say Zoes. Extra sensitive like my wife. Ooh, ooh. You never got a CAPTCHA. Ooh, that's a problem. What sketch do you use on the D1 Mini for the blind control? I'm using ESP-Home. So if you go My Everyday Life, if you look at the video I did on the blinds, the shades, that'll probably be too noisy. Okay. The one I did for the shades, I used this almost exact same sketch. Actually, that's not totally true. Let me show you. Because that's not totally true now that I think about it. Okay. De Bruin Annandale. We're going to do the squirrel song for you. Thanks for subscribing. I just don't want to use this one up and use it too much. Hey, Sachi, how's it going? Thanks for being here, man. Did you ever hook up with Rudy? All right. So back to ESP-Home. And then this is what I'm using right now for my blinds. Oh, did I unplug them? Oh, yeah, I did. Whoops. Okay. But then it doesn't have to be open for me to see it. Here we go. So what I've got here is, this is so ESP-Home, this is all the basic stuff that just gets set up when you go through the wizard and you make a new sketch. And then I set up output pins and switches that are related to those output pins. And then, let's see. Oh, I did set up a button, which I haven't used yet, so you can skip that button part. But then this is another button. Skip the button. And then the cover. Oh, man. We're going to just be squirreling like crazy today. Let's do the were squirrel for you. So anyways, this is the covers. And so right now I've got it set at the 99-second delay. That was the same delay as my shades downstairs. I haven't timed these because I haven't got them working yet. So that timer will have to change. And then this one would be just manual control. So I push the up button, they go up until I push stop. And then I go down, I push down, it goes down until I push stop. So that would just be manual controls. And then this is one I figured out is how I'll use the one for tilt. But I'm probably going to have to change this quite a bit. I put that in there just as a space holder for now. Where did I learn Lambda? Man, I don't know no Lambda. All I know is what I've messed with from the ESP-Home documents. ESP-Home documents, and then a little bit of tinkering and experimenting, and then some help from forums and stuff from other people. So I wish I knew much. But as I understand it, a lot of this, at least in most of its structure, is just C++ or C++ or however. It's just the Arduino language that you would use if you're going to program an Arduino. It should be fairly similar to that. Just bought a NUC. Celeron 16 gigabytes secondhand for ProxMox. Nice. Now I saw a NUC i3 with 16 for 40 euros more. Get that one. I don't know how the Celeron, Celeron to me is just such an old technology. I don't know. Maybe it's fine for this server type thing. I know that for me, I have the i3, and when I run MotionEye, when MotionEye is running and it's kind of capturing all these different camera feeds, it uses a lot of that CPU power, a lot of it. So if you had a Celeron, I don't know how well that would do. Is there a dark mode for ESP-Home? No, but there is this dark reader. Dark reader is an add-on for Chrome that I just started using the other day, which I really like. I really like it because my eyes are getting bad. and it hurts when I stare at the bright screen for a long time. They start to water, and it's just really awful. So I installed this dark reader as Chrome extension, and now everything is dark. Every website I go to is dark. Pretty sweet. I like it. I like it. Yeah, just using the Chrome plugin. Let's see. Let's see. What do we got? I was trying to get a soil sensor working, but I didn't get it working correctly because I suck at Lambda. Sorry, man. You know, the ESP-Home has their own Discord as well. Odo Winter. Oh, Frank's been messaging me. Sorry, Frank. Actually ended up ditching Sweet Home 3D and tried Home by Me. It is amazing. Oh, cool. So Frank was trying to make a floor plan for the Ninja. That's what he calls his wife. That's what we call his wife. And instead of using Sweet Home 3D, he used this program. That's nice. Very simple. Very nice. If you guys want to try it, if anybody's drawing floor plans for their house and you don't want to use Sweet Home 3D, try that. Yeah, you were struggling, Frank. I didn't know how else to help you with that, but you're a smart enough guy. I figured you'd get it figured out. Just found that dark reader extension. I wonder how long it's been around. +1 for dark mode on ESP-Home, yeah. Just went dark. It's like Batman. Works with ProxMox and HasIO. The CAYH. Awesome. That's the one. Is that the other one? Adono says... Here he is ranting. I don't think I want to play that, do I? I don't know. I'll watch it later. Yeah. I don't know what you did to grab the wall and make it start to arch like that. I don't know how you did that, Frank. I don't think I could reproduce that. I don't know what you were doing. You found some magic button. Anyways, it was funny. Gotta run. See you, Ron. Adios. Let's see. What was somebody else asking about? Just Butternook as well. After adding Node-RED and a zillion automations, your 2-core Celeron isn't cutting it anymore. Okay. Well, maybe we should advise for a little bit beefier on the. If you're gonna get, it's not just that it's a NUC, right? It's that it's gonna have some sort of a good processor. And some of them aren't going to be probably that much better than a Pi. I've also thought about some of these, like, have anybody used these Panda Latte, these things? Frank, what was that? You were showing somebody a single board computer. You were saying that it was like the most powerful single board computer that you knew about or something? No, they don't sell them on Amazon. They tricked me. So there was a company that was selling these on their website, and they said, "Do you want to try samples?" And I asked them for a sample of one of these, and they never sent it. Really, really need to move your Home Assistant to a NUC, yeah, or something, Keaton. It doesn't have to be NUC. I don't want to say that NUC is always going to be the best. It's what a lot of people use, and it's what I use now, and it's been great for me. Got a jet, as always. Thanks for talking. Until next time, adios. Thanks, Josh. Thanks for talking. Is a NUC i3 enough? I think it is enough. But yeah, I could even see, like, if you look at my ProxMox, if we look at the processing that's being done, how much of the processor it's using. Oh, why do I always do that? So right now, if we look at HasIO, see, it's cruising along at 50 or so, and this span right here was probably when I was showing the cameras, when I had Motion Eye open. So if we look at it right now, let's see. So we're still at about 60%, and I think if I open Motion Eye, it'd probably go up. Right, I did take some of the cameras out of Motion Eye when we were troubleshooting last week, so it's not going to be as much as it was. There's Dawson working on his Arduino kit. Love it. Hi, D. Wave. Wave at the night. Now let's go back and look and see if it's going up. Maybe it won't. Maybe it's delayed a little bit. But anyways, so this is with that i3, and it's getting, it's getting up there. It's getting up there. But that's using like 2 of the cores, and there's 4 cores. So maybe there's still some room. I could maybe assign it all 4 cores. I don't know. Maybe there's only 2 cores. I don't know. I don't know enough about the insides of those things yet. Yet. If I live long enough, I'll learn it. Bet you. Tim says he's got a HP ProDesk 600 G1DM desktop mini. The i5s go for under $70 on eBay. Wow. HP ProDesk. So what I've found, what I've thought about is there's probably if you look around your community wherever you are, there's probably some sort of computer surplus, store, right? Where companies, ditch their old computer stuff. Maybe they get a little bit for it. It's almost like a thrift shop for old computer stuff. Yeah. So what do you got here? Let's see. What are our specs? This one's an i3. It's got 16 gigabytes of RAM. That's plenty. I don't know what it has. Can't see in here if it has a hard drive or not. So this would be good. This would be good. This would be as good as what I'm using, most likely. 3.4 gigahertz. That's a nice fast one. And so that's $140. But I know at least at the hospital and like places like colleges and stuff, they use a lot of these sort of mini computers or tiny ones, and they need to get rid of them at some point, right? They only can use them for so long. This one's a little bit bigger, maybe. That's not quite. Is that what that one was? The 600 ProDesk? Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's a little bit bigger. So one of the nice things about the NUC too is it doesn't use a lot of power, and it's really quiet. But anyways, any small non-huge power consumption single board PC kind of thing with a decent processor and stuff would be good. I was hoping to try one of these out because these are supposed to be pretty awesome. And as I understand it, some people use these even for like a Hackintosh, to make a Hackintosh. I need another video editing computer for Zoe. Yeah. I don't want to buy another iMac. I don't mind. I like the iMac, but buying another iMac just for that is, a couple $1,000, and I'd rather not do that. Did you get TinyCam working on ProxMox? Not yet. Not yet, Thomas. Are you doing that? Were we working on that together? Were we talking about that? Yeah, the local auction. Your old PC is an i7 with 32 gigabytes of RAM, running mainly HASS.io and VirtualBox. Wow. PathPlays, you got some spare hardware power to use there. Does it not use a lot of power? Yeah, it doesn't use a lot of power. Look at Discord. Sorry, man. Whoa. Holy cow. I know this isn't what you wanted me to look at, but this is Frank's rendering from that software. Holy smokes, that looks good. Wow. That's cool. That's cool. All right, Squalazo says, ooh, this is a cool little super PC or something. This little guy. Oh, can we build a better Mac Mini? Oh. Okay, I'm going to have to mark this for watch later.
We saw a lot of interesting tech in 20.
Okay, this is definitely going on the watch later list here. Yeah, I would like to do something like that, like make a Hackintosh. If I can do it for $500 and have a decent, because it needs to have a reasonable processor. Maybe even if it has a graphics processor would probably be good if what we're doing is video editing. So, it's kind of hard to probably ask it to do a lot of stuff without a lot of hardware, but anyways, that's what I'm hoping at some point. What were we talking about? I forgot. It's been a long time ago. Is ProxMox just a virtual server? Yes, where you can run lots of servers and Pi's on. Well, not Pi's, but you can run lots of different software, lots of different operating systems. So you can, ProxMox is just, like VirtualBox or something where you can just run a ton of different virtual machines at the same time. And you can do containers like Docker. So instead of having a whole operating system, it's just like a mini, I guess it kind of is its own operating system, but it doesn't duplicate everything that you need. It just runs with whatever your base system is for some stuff, but it's separate, walled off from everything else. So an external video card via USB-C. Oh, that's a great idea. I actually have an extra 1080. I have an extra 1080 Ti in the box I haven't used. So if I could use that, for this but it needs to run Mac. It's got to run Mac because we use Final Cut Pro, and that's what she knows how to use. All right, what do we got here? Woo-wee. Ryzen 5 2600 for Plex and Hasai OVM. That sounds awesome. Get a SSD or M2 slot. Yep. I think the next thing we want for tablet for wall panel. I think the next thing I want is a tablet for wall panel. Oh, that reminds me. Darn. Sorry, Frank. I forgot to try out. We were talking about whether or not you could see Lovelace and Home Assistant on a Fire tablet. And there's some talk that it doesn't work. And I have one I was going to try, but I forgot. We were talking about that last time with Frank. Celeron has no memory, although it was failed compressor. I found using it better mini cases, but typically don't have slots. To go back and say everything from the last 30 minutes again. Okay, starting with, let's see. ProxMox Advantage, 1 to 3% CPU performance hit. Very lightweight. Yeah, that's good. You're right, Will. That's a big thing there. USB-C is amazing. That's a Mac. It's a Hackintosh. Yeah, Hackintosh. Yeah. Oh, that is. So that's what he did. And so USB-C. Okay. So now what about, so if you've got a graphics card and is there there must be some kind of a PCI or PCEI, whatever that is, to USB-C, right? So you have to plug, because you have to stick that graphics card in something. It's got to power it and everything else. And then you've got a USB-C connection so that it can, transfer data back and forth between the main unit. But that PCEI to USB-C adapter of some kind, right? I need that. Fire tablet is what I was looking at. Try to flash pure Android on it. Well, if you did that, it probably would be fine. It's okay. Swamped at this moment anyways. Okay. Well, I'll get to it at some point. We'll test it out. USB-C is a connector, not a protocol. External video cards, what you want to use for gaming, requires Thunderbolt. Even though USB 4... Where'd it go? I hate when it does that to me. I'm in the middle of reading something in the chat and it shoots it out of my... Missed most of the stream. Was snoozing on the sofa. Hey, C. Gray. I'm going to go snooze after this. The kids don't like me taking naps. I love taking naps. Naps is a very celestial activity. USB-C is always. No, I think they're new video cards, especially for USB-C format. Oh, okay. So does that mean I probably couldn't do my external GPU? That would make sense. Okay, thanks. I'll look for that. Even if I could, there's probably some way to get it, to work. Anyways, yes, that's what I need to do. Oh, you know what else I didn't talk about? Maybe we can make this the last thing and we'll start the stickers. Even though I'm feeling right now like I could go for hours. I think that 3-hour sub stream I did for Frank, was that earlier this week? Or was it last week? Anyways, I think I'm working on my conditioning for streaming. See, I'm trying to work up to the stream marathons like Frank does for 5 hours at a time. ProxMox loves cores and memory. The more the better. I'm sure I'm Spanish. I love my siestas. I think the video cards explicitly is a USB-C format, yeah. Last week for Frank, thanks. There's not a graphics card for USB-C. I don't even think you can get a card to recognize if you attach it to C. Okay. Yeah, so there's only specific cards, it sounds like. So this 1080 Ti that I have, I would have to find another way to get it. or whatever I make for my Hackintosh, I need to be able to use that. I want to be able to use it because I've got it sitting there. It was like $500-$600 video card. It's just sitting there. So what I was going to say was I started working on the bug. I spent some time on the bug yesterday, and what I was able to do was, I'm trying to turn the brushes so that when the motor is spinning at a lot higher RPMs than it was initially intended for, we don't get a lot of arcing, and we can compensate for the shift in the magnetic fields that as it's changing and it twists. And I've got pictures and I've got a script written for that, so we can have a video about that at some point. But anyways, what I need to do is drill into this like thick metal case. And so I bought the drill bits and I bought the tap, the tap threads in it. And I drilled one hole and it worked great. And so then I started to do the tapping of the threads, and I realized I probably need to just take the whole top of the motor off, the whole top of the casing, so that I could really get in there and make sure that the threads are going in straight. But I did work on it. And that's good. And I'm gonna work on it some more because I gotta get that sucker going. Gotta get working on that thing. Just put your card in there. Oh, cool. Oh, $329. Just put it. Is this not a PC? What is this? Oh, is this really just? Oh, that's a Thunderbolt macOS. Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, it's $300 just for that. I'm so cheap. So, but then how do you? This must have to plug in. You plug in your PC. Warning. It's expensive. Is that the warning? That's cheap. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Here's an amazing resource for Hackintosh. Oh yes. Will, if it won't let you post, just send it to me in Discord and then I'll repost it. Let's go for 5 hours then. Tunky's ready to go for 5 hours. Oh man. Oh, this is the external GPU guide. Ay, ay, ay. 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 Goodness gracious me. Got all these tabs open. Oh, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about this. Did we finish? Somebody asked me about this. Oh, man. Good evening. How's it going, Steve? I don't see it. Will, I don't see it. Have you built? I don't see it, Will. Maybe it didn't come through. This is the restream, so maybe that's why it's not there. Okay. Okay, this might be what I... This is a Hackintosh resource. Unibeast. Install macOS Mojave on any supported Intel-based PC. Nice. Okay, multi-beast. Which one do you suggest there? Let's see. Great for Hackintosh research. Motherboards, that's the key. BIOS mode done for you on some boards. Okay, good. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to do some Hackintosh researching. What router am I using? I'm using the Google Wi-Fi. Those Google Wi-Fi pucks. If you're, for most of you guys, you're gonna want just do something with Unify. Ubiquity, that's the way to go as far as that goes. Oh yeah, let's start stickers. What I've got is good, but it's not the greatest, I don't think, because it does it's pretty user friendly. They're pretty capable as far as my internet. Everything seems pretty fast and stuff. But it doesn't really do. What is this? What if I don't use that? But it doesn't really let you have access to all the features. Let's see. Okay, are you guys typing? If you guys type, it should start to pop up here, and I don't see why it's not popping up with people. There it goes. Okay. Can you guys see that? All right, good. Good. So this is like the countdown, right? This means this is essentially the same as saying we got about 15 minutes left. There, we'll put this out to 15 minutes. So we got about 15 minutes of the stream left. Tony Mac X86 is great. Can't see the link with Dark Reader. Stickers. Oh my gosh. You don't have to use a keyword. Oh, you know what, Zwers? Sorry, man. In order, because I can only, the Nightbot only works with one or the other. And so I've got it working with YouTube. But all you have to do is go to DrZz's YouTube and open up the stream and type something in the chat there. Okay? I'll wait for you. I'm sorry. I wish I could do it with both, but I can't. I haven't found a way yet anyways to do it with both. Stickers. I need a little button to push that does that, huh? So that goes for everybody that's on Twitch. You know, you guys, if you've been watching a while, you know, you got to go over to YouTube and type in anything. It doesn't have to be stickers. Stickers, says Keaton. Yeah, I've been giving away stickers, brother. Been giving away stickers. You deserve some. They're just they're vinyl stickers I printed out on my Cricut machine. I throw a couple Home Assistant stickers in there and a DrZz sticker, and I still have some. The next few winners, anyways, are still going to get some of Frank's add-on stickers. I kept a few for myself, but then I've got some of his Frank's add-on community stickers. Somebody said hardware firewall. What do you think about hardware firewalls? I'm not enough of a network security guy to tell you. Sorry, man. I only want the DrZz stickers put on the headboard of my bed. Oh, Secret, what are we going to do with you? Choo-choo. Heck yeah, stickers. The Cricut is really cool, but I can't justify the price for how little I'd use it. Yeah. You have to find uses for it. Why did I buy it? I can't remember why I bought it. But I use it. I have fun with it. I print stuff out to just stick around the house. The kids, you know, we have right outside my office here. It used to be inside the office, but I'm running out of space. So outside the office, I've got 2 trash cans. One is for recycling and one is for trash. And nobody could keep it straight except me. So I printed out some stickers, you know, big sticker, recycling with a big recycle symbol on it. Bang. Trash, you know, with a picture of a trash can on it. Bang. Now we're getting it right. External GPUs allow you to have lower performance laptops. Low power on the go, big power at your desk. Gotcha. I'm running a Sonic Wall firewall. Is that good? Is that a good one, Padre time? Any idea how to get... Oh, gosh darn it. Do not enter signs for the daddy cave, yeah. Oh, I got to tell you, my Zach got locked in the bathroom the other day again. the toilet seat RF sensor wasn't registering correctly. So it registered when he put it up and it locked the door. But when he put it down, because they lost the little magnet, it probably got flushed or went in the garbage or something. So I had to just try and put a different magnet on there, and it's not in quite the right position. So he got locked in the bathroom. It's all good. Might be able to cut some stickers with your laser cutter. Ooh, that might be a bit melty or toasty. Yeah, you could cut some. You could cut some metal metal stickers. Nabu Casa connection doesn't support add-ons yet, only the core home system. Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Hey, Whiskers. Ooh, check this out. Could use this with your NUC. Ooh.
Maximum bandwidth that we can expect, of course, from that M.2 PCIe.
Ooh. Another one for checking out. Thanks, man. Oh, you know what? One more thing I was going to mention. Okay, this will be, well, we'll do one sticker drawing. Now how long has it been since I started the sticker drawing? Do you guys know the sticker thing? The Cricut is a vinyl plotter for cutting different types of vinyl stickers. Yep. Anyone from UK going to Smart Home Expo on Wednesday? There's a Smart Home Expo. Probably just be so many vendors of proprietary stuff. Okay, stickers, no idea. Okay, the one more thing. I only noticed that Frank mentioned that Nabu Casa connection didn't do add-ons yet. Oh, okay. I haven't even tried it, but that's good to know. I figured there might be some limitations at some point with, at least like for some of your links in your home assistant are going to be referencing other sort of little, I don't know if they're really virtual machines, but sort of kind of, right? Some of the add-ons, or all of them. Maybe that is how they work. So I don't know if there's a limitation on that or not, but if Frank says there is, then I'm sure there is. Okay, this one thing first. Notifications. We gotta do. So I've been messing with this, and I'm just going to plant the seed here for you guys. I'm just going to plant the seed. Dang it, where is it? I can't believe I don't have a link open already. So, let's see. 3Vasion, are you here, brother? Are you here? You sent me a message not that long ago. 3Vasion is working on and has pretty well perfected a notification hub. Let's see, where are we at? Let me find the link. So the idea is, and you can kind of read it from his GitHub here once I finally find it. I probably have a link for it in my, oh my gosh. So essentially what he's got is a really nice way to bring together like your text-to-speech messages. Here we go. Your text-to-speech messages and your notifications on your phones and a whole bunch of stuff. And he's got like a lot of these things. Did we talk about this already a little bit? He's got a lot of these things set up with really nice, like predetermined speech things to say, and it'll randomly pick them in an order, I guess. So it'll do a different one every time. So there's a lot of things that he's done to like bring all this notification stuff to one place. So, and I've been messing with it some. I haven't, I've got it all working without errors, but I haven't fully used it yet, right? I haven't like set an automation to use it, and I haven't like set up a notification group for my iOS devices. And so I'm still a couple points from being done with it, but I want to turn this loose to all you fellas and let you check it out, work on it a little bit. 3Vasion is in Discord, so hit him up with ideas or troubles if you have you find something that's broke. He's trying to make it so that it can be deployed. It's deployed using packages, so he's trying to make it so that you only have a little bit of stuff that you have to modify, but you do have to go through and put through a lot of device names and stuff like that in. But anyways, it's a really cool idea, and I really want to use it, and I want it to take off, and I want to make it better even. So anyways, thought I'd share that with you guys since I've been talking to him about it and wanted to do it on the stream, but just haven't mastered it well enough yet on my own to do that. So check it out and let me know what you think, and let 3Vasion know what you think. All right. It is time for stickers. Stickers, stickers, stickers. We got 87. Now I've got another new one. Things looks similar to Carlos text-to-speech setup. It might be. He might have used some of the same ideas. ProxMox on your Surrey, 2 convert script by Whiskers. Yes, and I'm gonna do that 2 convert script in a video, in just a compilation. Just chop up the live stream. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, here we go. PF Sense. Okay, here we go. Ready? We're gonna roll the drum roll. We're gonna roll the first one. And Jim Peterson, congratulations, amigo. You win some stickers. So send me a message in Discord with your address, and I will get the stickers to you. Let me get the envelope and write your name on it right now. See, Grace, send me your address, and I'll send you a big sticker that just says DrZzs for your headboard. But you have to put it there. You have to put it there, and I need a picture. All right. Jim Peterson. You love the drum roll? Good. Good. Jim Peterson. Okay, buddy. Send me your address. All right. Let's do this. Computer. Tell everyone it's time for sign off.
Announcing. It's time for sign off.
Here we go.
You want a pack of stickers, Jim? You want a pack of stickers? Hurry up, the soccer match is starting soon. All right, Dave, what soccer match? Who's playing? All right, you guys ready for the next one? 92 eligible users. Let's do it again. All right, baby, you ready?
Yeah.
But you guys can't, we really can't yell. I'm gonna have to move the microphone away. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the drum roll. Drum roll again. Roll it. Sachi! Yes! Sachi, awesome, man. Awesome. I can send to China. I don't have a reason why not. I get stuff from there all the time. Sachi, that's fantastic, man. I'm so happy that you won. You've been around a long time, and I appreciate that. I'm glad it was you. All right. Plus, I think your name is really cool. Sachi Ronan. All right. I am going to move this microphone away a little bit because these little ones... Hey, who's not in the picture? You.
Grace.
Yeah, you got to get in the picture. All right. No monkeys, no boys want to come up?
Josh
Okay.
is flying his kite. I'm helping him. It's working out.
All right.
Better than mine.
Oh, one more time, then we got a new subscriber in Jerry, so we're going to do the squirrel song one more time, but we can't hear it. We're going to fix that. But you can know what it sounds like. There's still a little bit of poop.
Where?
See right behind the squirrel. There.
Why is there poop?
Why is there
All
squirrels?
right. Israel won Austria today. Now I got stickers. Double bonus. Hey, from Texas. Hey, Dave. All right, guys.
As always.
Oh wait.
I don't know what I was going to say now. I was just going to say I'll be around. I probably have a stream on, I think it'll be Thursday this week during the day. Because I should be off Thursday, hopefully. So I should have a stream on Thursday if they let me. Frank will be Tuesday, and then we'll be back next Sunday. I should be back again. So in the meantime, good luck with everything. Ready, boys, girls? Ready?
As always, thanks for watching.
Until next time, adios.
Let me go.
Happy Sunday, everybody. See you later.